welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, a custom 5th edition D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they explore the world around them. I am your host and DM, Scott.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I play Arannis Grey, or Grey the Great, to my fans. I am a half-elf bard.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play Vale the Changeling Rogue, sometimes known as Kara Frostfall or Lord Carver Golddagger III.
Hi, my name is Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the Human Monk.
Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. As it turns out, the men in the brown cloaks weren't only after Darvin. Now, the problem with being an outlaw is that you rarely endanger only yourself. True, if you run, then your problems may follow, but it's hard to say who will get caught in the wake. And of course, no matter how quickly you run, a truly persistent foe will always follow. It's only a question of pace and determination. Before you get to the Bard's Rest, you can see it down the road. There are a group of men in brown cloaks going in. One of them has a torch.
I think we're going in now.
Okay.
Sure.
We would know if there's another entrance, right?
There's definitely a back way.
We want to go in the back entrance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Basically, like, through the kitchen or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You go in there, and there is Tobard. He is huddled on the ground. He is frightened as fuck. He tells you a couple of guards came in here asking about you. They had one of those stones. Next thing I knew, a couple of guys in brown jumped them. I ran in here and I just hid.
So I think we need to go... Well, Torvald, do you have a problem if we take care of these gentlemen? Tobard.
The name's
Okay, you gotta forgive the mispronunciation, people. I swear by all that is holy.
I'm sorry. Tord says,
Staring me down does not make good radio.
I just want to feel safe at home.
Alright, then I think it's time we go send a message.
Cool.
But they're scary. Okay.
You go in.
I'm gonna sneak in, and I want to get to the closest one and try and off him in the first try.
Are you just waltzing in?
Yeah, I don't sneak very well. I also don't know what they want. I mean, I'd be more inclined
I would share with you that I think that they're part of a mercenary group.
Does that mean that they're out to get us or somebody else?
Well, if they were clearly trying to attack him, they're probably coming for you also.
But they didn't attack Tobard, they attacked the guards.
No, him. You said they attacked him.
No, I said they attacked the guards.
And then they were headed toward him.
But who knows?
Weapons drawn.
Okay, but I don't know what that means. They were
Okay, then
already...
fine. Let's walk in and talk to him.
You can do anything you want.
All I'm saying is I don't know what was going on.
Well, then, if you're that concerned, why don't you walk in there and talk to them, and I will wait here, and if the shit hits the fan, I'll come running.
Okay.
So you go in,
Fine.
you head into the bar proper.
Yep, pour myself a drink. Sit down.
I'm totally picturing that scene from Avengers, by the way, where
Yeah.
Tony Stark is just pouring the drink, talking to Loki.
That's actually not too far off base here, if that's what you're doing. You walk in, there's two of them, and as soon as they see you, they draw their daggers. The third one has a torch in hand as you go and pour yourself a drink.
While he's doing that, can I be trying to stealth around to get behind them?
Yes, you can try to stealth. Please roll stealth.
11.
Surprisingly successful. They rolled a 1, 5, and 8.
Got lucky.
So yes, there's the three of them, and as soon as they see you, Arannis, one of them points...
Disguise, even. Impressive. Because I'm still wearing my disguise.
Fuck, you're wearing a disguise. Fine.
I see this dirty hobo walking.
2 crits and a 16.
So,
They see you, Arannis,
That's fair. The disguise was only kind of good, so...
Yeah, it was a 10.
and they were actively looking for you here. The one in the back with the torch points at you, says, "We've been looking for you. Come along quietly. Nothing happens."
Fellas, come on. I just got here. Sit down. Have a drink. Take a load off. I mean, you all have had a busy day. Yeah, I'm
Roll
gonna get
persuasion.
there. I'm gonna get there.
Roll persuasion.
If this works. It's not gonna
It's a high DC right now.
I believe it. I got a 20.
Are you behind the bar right now? Pouring yourself a drink?
I would assume so.
The three of them walk up to the bar. Two of them plant their daggers right into it. And they're waiting for their drinks.
Awesome. I take the drink that I've been pouring for myself. I hand it to one of them.
Okay, sure.
Dole them out.
And they all start drinking.
So... You've been looking for me, huh? Why?
Pretty close with that Darvin fella.
No.
No.
That's not what we heard.
Well,
That's not what we heard at all.
I don't know who you heard it from or where you heard it from, but I don't like that guy.
We have eyewitnesses who told us broke him out of jail. Now, you wouldn't do that just for nobody you don't care about.
Oh, I wouldn't do anything like that unless I got paid.
There's nothing wrong with getting paid.
That doesn't mean I like the guy.
That does mean you're connected to him, though.
I was for a brief moment. I am no longer. Meaning, if you're trying to get to him through me, I don't know where the fuck he is, man. I love the fact that I can have this whole conversation and none of it is a lie. There's no lying happening here.
It's not exactly a lie, you're right, no.
No, it's not a lie.
Persuasion again?
I don't know where he is. Hey, we like that too. That's another 20. Stay with me, dice. Stay with me.
You don't know where he is. That's a shame. Means we're gonna have to go through a lot of effort of finding him. We're not gonna know where to mail the parts.
Can I ask why you're looking for him?
We wouldn't be looking for him if we weren't getting paid.
Fair
Professional
enough.
courtesy right
Fair
there.
enough. I like your style, sir. But, I mean, you know, in getting paid, did whoever's paying you tell you why you were trying to find him?
Doesn't matter.
Are you bringing him in or killing him?
First one, then the other.
I'm just going to assume that you're bringing him in first and then killing him. Because the other direction, I don't know what good it does, but I don't know what you want him for either. So, okay. And I mean, I would get it if you can't tell me because I don't usually tell people who I work for either. But who is looking for him? Who's paying you to find him?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Are you sure? I mean, you don't sound very reluctant.
Roll an insight real quick.
You are still punished.
You can roll so many ones today. I'll be very happy.
You're done, Die.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, come on. As a professional courtesy.
The only way you're going to find out who that is if I take you in, too.
Ooh, sounds like a strong possibility of death on that one, buddy. I'm not sure that I'm up for death.
Your call at this point, really.
I mean, I'd like to know, but I like to keep my head where it's at.
It's not a bad head.
To in a basket.
So no idea where he's at, huh?
Nope.
You ever been here before?
Not that I know of. That doesn't mean he hasn't, but...
Okay. So he doesn't care about this place at all then, huh?
What do you mean by that?
You gonna roll insight again?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll insight on that one. I can't see him, but I can hear him.
What do you mean by that?
I got a 20.
Hey, I crit.
Just means that no matter what happens to this place, Darvin's not gonna care, right?
Well...
Something untoward were to happen to this building and the people inside of it, it wouldn't do anything to help them attract Darvin.
No, so you shouldn't do anything to it. Right? Because, you know, I care what happens to this building.
We spent all morning out here looking for him, finding a way to get to him. It feels like it's been a waste. It'd be great if that weren't the case.
I just...
Come on, even without to see if he's threatening, like...
I can't figure out if he's
You can roll an insight again.
or if he's like...
You can roll an insight again.
I got an 11.
I can't figure out if that's a threat, or if he's just gonna leave, or if he's gonna kill me, or like...
No, I'm pretty sure he's insinuating he's just gonna burn it down for fun at this point.
23.
Arannis, you definitely get the feeling that he's asking for a bribe.
Oh, a bribe?
He wants to get paid for his time.
Look, buddy, I get it. You've been working hard all day. You feel like you've got nothing to show for it.
He's got a free drink.
Oh,
I'm getting-
come the fuck on.
I'm getting there.
A free drink.
Calm the hell down. You feel like your time might have been wasted. You come in here looking for information. I got nothing. I wish I did. The best I can do for you, because I know it's been a long day, is you've got a drink in front of you. I can offer you a couple more.
That's not quite enough.
maybe you should talk to your boss about a raise or getting paid for your time, because I'm not sure what you're expecting of me. I'm not really responsible for how you get paid.
Look. He snatches his dagger out of the bar, kind of twirls it a little bit before pointing it in your direction.
Oh, Jesus. These guys are dicks.
Look, we put a lot of time tracking this place down. We either want to get paid, or, we're going to make our own fun.
Can I stab him?
Oh, you can certainly try.
You've got to be kidding me. You're after a dude who I have personally told you I dislike. I would tell you where he is if I knew where he was. And you're going to make me pay for it for no reason at all? And not just me. Everybody in this bar and my boss. And yes, I do shout
That's a
that.
19.
Sorry, during this time, Kara has been sneaking up behind and stabs him
With my rapier.
in the back with a rapier. Roll your damage.
11.
Jesus.
Just so you know, the yelling was to maybe attract people's attention.
Okay, roll initiative, please, everybody. All right, Arannis.
7.
Oh, not 17, just 7.
Just 7. A shitty 7.
Vale, what do you got?
6.
We may be screwed.
Vale was able to get the drop on one of them, certainly, who is now down on his knees. The other one is going to grab his dagger and leap over the bar at Arannis. And that's going to be a 12.
No.
The other one is going to swing at Kara with the torch. 14 hit?
Oh, that is a tie, so that will hit.
Okay. Club sandwich. Extra bacon.
Oh, but that would be delicious, and this seems like it might hurt.
This is at least going to be toasty.
You'll take 5 bludgeoning damage as you get hit in the back with a torch. Not quite enough to light you on fire. And then the third one, who you stab, is going to attack you with his dagger. It's going to roll an 18.
That's going to hit also. No.
6.
Awesome.
Arannis, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to cast Fairy Fire on them.
They make what save?
Dex save.
Dex. 2 of them rolled 19s.
Damn it.
The other guy, be generous here and say that's the guy with the torch. He rolled an 8.
You now have advantage on him.
Cool.
And not that he's gonna try to become invisible, but he can't benefit from becoming invisible. I don't know what his powers are, so...
Not invisibility.
I was gonna say, I don't think that they would be at a level where they could do that, but disclosing information.
Veil. What does Kara do?
Kara's going to use her rapier and stab the dude she's already stabbed. 19 again.
That'll hit.
That's another 11.
Trying to kill this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's
They're
gone.
still insinuating that they want to get paid or they'll burn down a bar, so yeah.
And then... Oh, since I have advantage on the guy with the torch, can I draw a dagger and stab that guy?
Sure can.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I try.
It's another 19.
It's gonna hit again.
Oh yeah, sneak attack.
9.
You
Nice.
stab him good. It's still up. Okay, it's their turn. The one who jumped over the bar at Arannis is going to attack with an 18.
Yeah.
And get stabbed with a dagger for 3.
Yep. That advantage is gone. It's concentration.
You gotta roll
Well,
the
you
check.
can-
It's
yeah,
a
you roll.
constitution
Oh,
save.
Oh, I have to check.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So I
So-
took 3, you said?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving
The
throw.
DC is going to be 10.
Yes.
Nope, no more
Sorry.
advantage.
It's okay.
That 2.
It was a 3, but it doesn't matter.
It's the guy with the torch's turn. He's gonna swing at Kara again.
Why doesn't it hit me for 6 again? Okay.
He's gonna roll a 19 on the
That'll
die.
hit.
3.
Oh, thank God.
Arannis.
Take out my dagger and try to stab the guy in front of me.
I like it.
16.
Oh, yes. You move in on him and give him a good stab.
Ooh, 6 damage.
Ooh. I mean, he's still up, but nice stab.
Hey, healing.
Healing was a bonus action.
Healing word's a bonus action.
Who are you healing?
Him?
Aww.
Or rather, Kara. You're gonna get 7.
And then Vale.
I'm going to go ahead and stab this guy with my rapier.
Okay.
12.
Not enough.
Then let's try and stab him with my dagger too.
Okay.
23.
Yes.
Am I within 5 feet of that guy?
No. He's on the other side of the bar.
Okay.
4.
Just 4?
Well, no, I add dex to that, right? No,
I don't
'cause
think
it's all-
so.
That's your bonus.
'Cause it's a bonus.
Yeah.
So
No.
you don't get to add anything to that, yeah.
You've stabbed him twice now. in the side, and he's bleeding. He's got a slight grin on his face. He is looking like absolute garbage right now. And then it's their turn. First, Arannis. This guy is going to try to stab you again. He's going to lunge in into the midsection. He's going to roll an 18.
Yeah.
There's a 6 piercing. Stabs you good. His buddy's turn. He clutches at his side, looks down at like all the blood coming out at his hand, takes a good hard look at Kara before taking the torch to one of the tables and attempting to light it on fire.
What an asshole.
It'll catch eventually, but not within this round. So, Arannis.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at this guy right in front of me.
What you say?
So yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. You call yourself a mercenary? You can't even take out a bard?
What's the saving throw?
13.
You rolled a 15.
Damn it.
He smirks and says, "There's only one way to find out if I can take out a bard."
Damn it. Well, I'm gonna die. Sorry.
And
Okay,
Vale.
me too.
Vale's gonna try and rapier stab the guy in front of her.
Okay. He is currently trying to set fire to the table.
That's gonna be a 15.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
And he dies.
Wonderful.
You stab him right through the heart. He drops the torch on the table.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw my dagger at the dude that she's fighting. That's a crit. Double the die and double the sneak attack, because he's within 5 feet of you. 12,
He's
13,
dead. He's dead.
14. That's like 18 damage on a dagger.
Artis mocks him. You can't even kill a bard. He has his smartass retort. I'm gonna do it soon. And next thing you see is just the tip of a dagger pop out his eye. He falls to the ground.
It's like, I was right.
Nice.
Thank you.
And that torch is on the table. And
Torch,
What a-
get it.
I would try and grab the cloak off of the guy and use it to put the torch out.
Okay, yeah, you're able to put it out.
Okay.
Man, fuck those guys. What the
would you
hell?
get my dagger?
Oh. You pull it out, just
Oh.
swishing sound. There's a little spurt of blood.
Oh.
Okay, and I clean it off on one of the guys and I sheet it, and I'm gonna go to the guy that had the torch that seemed to kind of be the leader, and I want to search him.
Yeah, I'll investigate the guy in front of me.
You
but
can
let him go
both give
first.
me investigation rolls.
A 15.
Oh, I got a 17.
Okay, sure. Arannis, we're able to find his dagger, of course. Doesn't have any money on him. Does have... Yeah, I know, right? So sad. Is wearing a very interesting belt buckle, which matches the ring that Kara will find on this other gentleman. On it, there's a slightly curved sword, which appears to have pockmarks all over it. You can roll a history check
I was
to
gonna say
see if you know what that is.
11.
I got an 18.
After hearing from Kara that these guys might be from a mercenary group, and then seeing this symbol, you know that they are from the Tarnished Hand. These are very expensive mercenaries, and they will do pretty much anything for money.
I've got a couple things I'd like to do. First of all, I want to take, unless you have a use for them, I want to take their daggers.
No, I don't need them. I was going to take the belt buckle, though.
Take the belt buckle, I'll take the ring. What I'd like to do is, we got to take care of these guys. I'm assuming the only other identifiable thing that identifies them as a member of this clan or guild is their cloak, right?
It's not like a standard issue cloak. Like, they're different styles, but they're all the same color.
Okay. I want to take one of them.
Okay.
Whichever one is least soiled.
Don't take the one from the guy going.
Yeah, probably not the one that Arannis was fighting. Oh, man. But yeah, fine. You've got one that's relatively clean.
And we want to take care of these bodies somehow.
You've got connections. I'm not too worried about that.
Okay. Then I just also want to, memorize what one of them looks like in case I want to be a mercenary someday.
Okay.
Then we're good to go. Do we want to... Well, we would go tell Torvald that...
Tobard.
Torvald. Lannis Torvald.
Every time I think I say it right, I said it wrong, so I'm just going to stop saying it. I'm going to go tell the bard's owner that...
Tobard. He caters to bards. Tobard.
No, apparently he's
Fuck
also
this
the guy
guy.
who invented Linux.
Well, fuck you too.
Okay, you're gonna go talk to Tobard. What do you tell him?
that the bar is clear.
I guess we're cool. I don't know if more of them will be back, but
Are you sticking around or are you cutting?
Well, we're already here. Do we want to see if we can investigate the
yeah,
the
since we're
theft at least a little?
Since
I don't know
we're
what we're going to be able to find,
already
but
here, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do much good, but
let's ask him about...
You can give me an investigation check at the safe.
That's not going to help much. I got 12.
Pardon me, I got a 9.
They broke in without damaging the safe. You can't tell anything else.
Okay. Tell our wonderful tow bard that we're going to be leaving town for a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, I understand. That's sounded pretty crazy out there.
It was a thing. I think the only way to really get to the bottom of it is to leave and investigate. I wish that there was something more we could do about the bar being robbed, but I'm not sure that there is, considering, I mean, you weren't here when it happened, right?
Not in the room. I was in the bar. I was serving patrons.
Did you hear anything? See
No.
anyone suspicious? Was anybody back here?
Not that I know of. Nobody should have been.
Okay.
Clearly someone was.
Well, before we leave, I don't have a ton in the way of money, but I did take a couple of jobs that paid me decently. Is there anything that would help you out or keep you, like,
Money.
floating a little bit until...
Some money. Yeah, that would help.
How much would get you through, like, a couple of days while people are paying for drinks and stuff, and you can kind of float?
If you had, like, ideally, like, you know, I gotta make some orders and gotta bring some people in, like 5 to 10 gold.
Done.
How much?
10.
Things, yeah, it's not everything, but it'll get me through until people start paying.
I just, like, I'm not going to be able to help, and I want to...
Okay.
It's the least I can do.
He thanks you. He goes to put it in the safe.
I might keep that on you, rather than in the safe, until you know how they got into the safe.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
And we're heading out of town.
I guess so, yeah.
By, like, back roads and avoiding the
We're
guards.
Gonna go to Darvin. Darvin, you're running out the gates. Do you look behind you at all?
Nope. If I can't see it, it's not there anymore.
As you rush out, a little bit ways away, like within a minute or two, you come to the main road that leads north to south along this part of the continent, and there is a dog approaching from the north down the road.
A dog?
A dog. He looks kind of like a hound.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
21.
Alright, you see this dog, and as you look up farther northward on the road, you can see about 100 or so feet behind him, there's a wagon being pulled, coming down the road as well. The dog is just kind of like sniffing its way down the road, sniffing around your feet. And you see it's got a collar on.
Quick glance behind me. Is there anyone on my tail?
Not at the moment.
I'll take a quick look at the dog's collar.
Sure. You look down at his collar, and there's his name. It's Sniffins.
Yes. That's fantastic.
And he's just like smelling you up and down.
Hey, Sniffins.
Cocks his head at you. Have you taken the rope off from around you yet?
No. Oh, I guess, yeah.
You want
I
to?
guess this is a good time to do that.
You managed to take the rope off. It was not like you weren't tied up tightly. This wagon continues to draw closer.
I'm on the road, right?
Yeah, they're just on the side of the road here.
Is there anywhere to hide? As much as I would love to find out what the deal with this wagon is, I don't think I want anyone to be able to report where I am.
There's like some rocks and bush and shrubs on the side of the road.
Okay, I'll try and hide behind a bush. This is going.
As you walk and go crouch down behind a bush, Stiffens just kind of follows after you. And this wagon draws closer. You can see that this is actually 2 wagons connected very much like a train car would be, being drawn by a team of 4 horses. And there's one dude sitting up front.
Blowing my cover, Sniffins.
And it stops on the road just ahead from where you are. Please roll stealth.
14.
And you hear a voice from the wagon. Hey boy, what'd you find over there? And he hops down from the wagon. He calls Sniffins to his side. And he approaches and he sees you crouched behind a bush. Oh, no reason to hide. Just a delivery man.
No, I just needed a little privacy, if you catch my drift. I'm done now.
Roll deception.
16.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, Sniffins looks out for me. I look out for him. He's much less shy. I apologize. And he kind of turns around for a minute. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. No, he's a nice dog. It's okay.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing out here? You on your way out? Going somewhere?
Just wandering.
Just wandering?
Yep.
What do you do there, wanderer?
Wander.
And what do you do when you get there?
Find somewhere new to wander.
Look at this little lad.
Do anything to get paid, or?
Odd jobs when I can.
What kind there, buddy?
Whatever they'll give me.
Oh, where are my manners? This is Sniffins, of course.
Oh, hi, Sniffins.
I'm Samudio.
Hi, Samudio.
Now, who might you be, young man?
Oscar.
Well, hey, Oscar. Nice to meet you. And he extends a hand in greeting.
Shake his head.
You from around here? Or are you wandering here, too?
I just wandered here. Now I'm wandering out.
You, anybody in there looking for some work?
Looking for work? What kind of work are you looking for?
Just some escort work for me.
I think there's a bar in town that might be interested in that kind of thing. I've never been there. Something about
Bar?
Yeah, the Lazy Singer or something.
Never heard of it.
Might be a good place to find some escort clients, I would think.
You like fish there, Oscar?
Oh, the animals or the food?
The food.
Yeah.
Come here. He motions you over to his wagon, to the first wagon, the one right immediately behind the horses. He opens up a barrel, and inside is just a bunch of dried salted fish. Here, taste this one.
Sure, why not? I taste his fish.
That sounds
I
dirty.
taste his salty fish.
That sounds even dirtier.
I taste his flaccid and salty fish.
Stop it.
I should go.
Stop it.
I'm so glad I'm not there for this conversation.
What do you think?
Is it tasty?
It's passable.
Tastes like fish.
Alright, I'll upsell it a little. I'm like, that's pretty good. Tasty. Good
Oh,
stuff.
good. Glad you like it. Them fishers up in Borges, they've been trying this stuff out and think it might be a good profit, so I told them I'd try to sell some around. Glad to hear it's good. Why don't you take a couple of pieces for yourself?
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
will.
sir.
Thank you.
You've got 3 pieces of fish jerky.
Yes! I can survive for a day.
You got your sword with you, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice that you got a sword there with you. You use that much?
No, it's mostly ceremonial. It's a memento.
Oh, memento. Like
Every
from
once
what?
in a while I get into a scrape, and it's good to have a weapon you can brandish to scare off. You know.
That's why I keep old Sniffins here.
It was my grandfather's.
It was very nice. You close?
We were, until,
Oh, so sorry for your loss.
he was old. It's okay.
That's hilarious because I think that Darvin would legitimately believe that. Yeah, he was old. It was his time to die, so he's dead. That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
He should be dead, so he's dead. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. That's good.
Well, if you're any good with that sword, I'm looking for some hands. If you don't mind just coming with me down a ways before I turn back up north.
Down, as in away from town or towards?
Away. He's traveling south.
Oh, he's leaving.
He's on the road. He's making deliveries.
Okay, got it.
He'll explain to you. He stops in Karami to pick up escorts.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, the road from all the way down from Narlight Point down to about Mendelary Hill. Starts out safe. It gets a little bit more dangerous. You need some company.
Okay, I appreciate that. Sure.
I'm
So
gonna
you just
need
need protection?
protection mostly.
That I can do.
I might need some more though, so I'm gonna head into town. Maybe pick up some folk. You want to come?
No.
All right. You mind staying out here for a while?
I'll wait for you.
Okay. He starts slowly getting back onto the wagon, sniffing his heads out in front of him, turns towards the gate.
Hey, wait. Before he goes, this is me asking you a question
Oh.
first. So the place where I'm supposed to pick up a thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's to the south, right?
About half a mile to the south.
So is that the direction he's headed?
Yeah, once he gets his escorts.
And how much time will it be before whatever
It's a
starts?
half mile. You could probably get there and be back in this spot in half an hour.
But didn't they say tonight? Do I know what they intend?
Oh yeah, that was tonight, yeah.
So I need him to wait for me until I can pick that up.
It's up to you to discuss with him. You still gotta go pick up some extra hands.
You know what, fuck it. I'll wait for him to get back before I worry about that.
Okay. Vale and Arannis.
Mm-hmm.
You've just stepped out the back door of the Bard's Rest, and you can hear Tobar enter the main room. Just, oh my god! Whew. I need a drink.
Well, it's a good thing you own a bar.
Where are you going?
We're heading out of town, right? We're the man and woman with a plan.
Okay. Staying disguised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until at least we're a good days away.
You make your way out the gate, and approaching, there's a cart drawn by 4 horses with a dog leading the way. And the dog takes a little detour. He goes up to pretty much everybody.
Got it.
And the dog eventually gets to you, starts sniffing around you, spending a lot of time around Kara. Sniffing. Sniffing.
Bat the dog away.
Hey, it's alright.
I'm not smacking it, but I'm like pushing its head away from me. I'm not an animal person.
There you go, it's okay.
Oh, you gonna give me an animal handling check there, Arannis?
Oh, I guess so.
He's pretty nice.
He's a very civilized dog.
What a 15.
Oh, you rub him behind the ears a little bit and gives your hand a lick.
I give Kara a dirty look.
We keep
And you hear the wagon driver say, "Hey, come on, boy, leave those nice people alone."
No, he's cool.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good... Yes, you are. Good boy. How you doing, folks? This here's Sniffins, Samudio.
Greetings and
Nice to meet you.
yes, greetings.
You a dog person there, buddy?
I'm more of a cat person.
Talking to Arannis.
More than my companion here, clearly. But no, not particularly.
Never had your own?
Nah.
Ah, it's a shame. They make great friends. Sniffin's here like his mom before him, being a constant companion of mine.
Suddenly a Katie Lang song starts to play.
It's not Katie Lang, it's Sarah McLachlan.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
The SPCA commercial one? That's
The
Sarah
SPCA?
McLachlan.
No, I'm thinking Constant Companion, the song.
That's Constant Craving.
Oh, whatever.
And that is
Never
Katie Lang.
Is that a different kind of craving?
Probably.
It's
I'm thinking only 2 ways that could go, and neither are good for Sniffins here.
No, never mind. Let's move on. Can we edit this part out, please?
no, please don't.
I don't know. I might edit the part out where you asked for me to edit it out.
Anyway,
Sorry.
we're heading out of town.
Oh, where are you headed there, folks?
We're headed south.
From the city.
No, which is the truth.
Huh?
Lived here a while, but not
No.
from here.
Know where I might be able to hire some escorts in town. I've only been by here a couple of times, and I've gotten some guards off duty, but, I'd rather just stick with some private hires.
What kind of escorts are you talking about?
Well, just accompany me and a new friend of mine. I'm making some deliveries farther down south, and it gets a little bit more dangerous south of here, so...
Where about exactly?
Well, at the first stop down in Barberry, but gonna make my way down south towards Medullary Hill before I go over to Carvel on the west side.
Does that route take us pretty much the direction we'd like to go?
Arannis would know that Honey Hollow is about a week south of Medullary Hill. There's a crossroad there, and his plan is to cut west, but that would take you real close.
We could escort him that far. I mean, we get paid to do something we're going to do anyway.
How many escorts are you looking for?
All right, 3 or 4.
Well, it sounds like you've already got one somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah, I met a nice young man. He got along real well with Sniffins here.
The two of us were headed vaguely that direction. We'd be happy to escort you as far as Medullary Hill.
Medullary Hill.
If you have us. If you're willing to be delayed just a little bit, we could come back and take you the rest of the way. We've got business further south than Medullary Hill.
Well, how far south?
Well, we were headed toward Honey Hollow.
It's going to be about a week out of your way.
Oh, yeah, that's only about another week's... I mean, it gets awful cold there. You got any blankets?
We were going
Got
to
any,
get
got some
provisions
warmer
for
coats
things
there?
like that when one of the towns were a little closer.
Okay. They do make some good honey there.
You'd think.
I would hope so.
It'd be real nice to have one more, unless... I don't know if you two are really up to it.
I think you'll be okay.
You've already got one. I think the two of us can take care of ourselves enough. You should be all right.
I'm worried about protecting the cargo here.
We
Of
can
course,
take care
of
of that.
course.
Tell you what, I'd really love to grab a bite or so before I head out. If you don't mind waiting around after I eat something, we can head out.
We don't.
Not at all.
Other feller's just waiting out there by the crossroads.
Why don't we head out and we'll meet him there, get situated with him, and then we will meet you there. Can you describe what this guy looks like?
Yes. Just a second here. Gives you a description that is oddly like Darvin.
I shoot Arannis a look.
His name's Oscar.
Okay.
He's a nice fella.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll go find him and we'll meet you there after you've gotten your food.
Okay. Finally about to have the 3 of you all in the same place again.
So, we head out to the crossroads.
Arannis and Kara You get out there and you find, sitting next to a bush, there's Darvin.
Hey, are you Oscar?
Yes. That's
Funny.
me. I'm
you
Oscar.
sure look like a guy that we know as Darvin.
Darvin, huh?
Is he seriously going to try to lie to us right now?
No.
Are you kidding me, dude?
You could lie to them, but everybody would know you're just fucking with them.
It's what I'm aiming to do is not fuck with you so much as more like convey the fact that for the moment I'm not using the name Darvin.
Here's a hint.
You can just tell us that.
It's just the three of you on the side of the road right
Yeah,
now.
or nobody else here. Like, you can just tell us that.
But it's cooler if it's a nudge, wink,
Yeah,
wink.
you
kind of
can
deal.
nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, that's all.
Give me an insight check, you two.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I got a 16.
Kara is dense. You don't know what's up with this bar wench. She doesn't get it. Bar wenches don't get it.
Do I sort of understand what you're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
you
say?
got it.
But the bar
Wait,
is more astute than I give him credit for.
So, what you're trying to tell us without telling us is that we should call you Oscar.
In so many words.
That helpful?
I get that.
You know, you could have just said that.
Sorry, trying to get into character myself.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do while you're waiting out here for this hour?
Nope. Because you bet your ass I'm not telling him I was in that square.
Darvin, is there anything you wish to do?
No.
Kara?
Kara's good.
It's actually about an hour and a half before Samudio and Sniffins come back.
Do you want to tell us about this package that you have to go pick up so we can, cover for you?
I will tell you about the package.
Okay. It's about an hour and a half before Samudio and Sniffins come on up. Is everybody met?
Yeah, I believe we're ready to go.
Okay, I'll room up here at the front for one more, but I won't be offended if y'all want to sit in the back.
Well,
Or walk. It's up to you.
I'll take the back.
we're good to walk along the side so that if we come into trouble, I can hide under the cart
Arannis?
I had shotgun with you.
or crossbow.
I don't have
But I
a
do
shotgun.
tell him about my package.
Oh, you got a courier delivering you something.
In so many words.
You just let me know when to stop.
Well, it's not going to be there for a little bit.
That's it. Samudio. Friends call me Sam. If you want to call me Sam, that's fine. Yeah, just tell me when to stop and we'll pull off to the side.
I tell him what time where I need to be. I forget. It's like 5 p.m.,
Well,
half a mile that way.
an oak tree by the side of the road, I mean, you're going to have to tell me which one.
I tell him as best as I recollect. I don't remember.
Do you want to leave this up to him to spot the right one, or do you want to do this?
No, I want to do it. I just need to be dropped off in the general area.
Okay. Like I said, then, you just let me know which one's the right one.
Okay.
We'll make a pit stop.
But we have to wait till the right time, right?
You'll get there before dark. You'd have to wait until the right time.
Okay. So
We'll
we'll
just have
stop.
to wait there.
So I will let him know when we get to their spot.
Yeah.
And we'll stop and wait.
It's fine. Kara, Arannis, we'll make a pit stop. I'll let you try some of my fish.
Sounds salty.
Sounds like food.
Have you ever had fish jerky before? Oscar thinks it's great.
It is great.
Actually, in my travels, I probably would have eaten fish jerky.
I would not be surprised.
I've had a fish jerky or two.
Those guys up in Borges, they really know how to jerk a fish.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And I couldn't avoid it.
Neither can I. Could not. Okay. Darvin, you said you're riding in the back.
Yes.
There's actually two wagons there. Do you want to be in the front wagon or the rear wagon?
I guess the back wagon.
Okay. As you climb into the rear wagon, give me a perception check. Just to kind of see what else is all back here.
10.
There's a number of barrels, 6 of them, a bunch of different coils of rope, some nets, and some fishing tackle.
Okay.
And a couple of small crates. More like chests. They have latches, you can open them up.
Got
But if you're not going to go snooping around, that's what you know.
it. This guy's giving me a ride. I
Okay.
don't need to get all up in his business.
You guys doing anything as we're traveling south?
I've got my eyes on the road.
I'm watching tree lines and that sort of thing.
I'm not particularly eagle-sighted, but I do have dark vision, so that's part of the reason I opted to sit up front.
Darvin, as we travel south, you need to find this drop point. You can give me perception or nature.
Perception a bit better. Ooh, okay.
Damn. You find the drop point. No problem. You peek out the back. You see this tree. You're like, that's it. That's the spot. It's this big oak tree. It's about 100 yards off the road.
Nice.
And...
And there you go. That's the tree.
Oh,
Sam.
Whoa.
This is where I need to stop.
Okay. He stops. Hey, Arannis, Kara, why don't you try some of this salted fish?
Taste his fish.
Oh,
Pretty
try
good.
some.
Opens it up and gives you each a piece. As before, it's passable.
Hey man, food is food.
Yeah, hoping to make some good money off of this. Always good for more input.
I make a constructive suggestion. Why not?
What is your suggestion?
What would I suggest? I don't know what makes the jerky better. You said it's passable. What would make it better?
You probably
You tell me.
don't know.
You can just make something up. What do you?
It's a little
What does Kara
salty.
think would make ease up on the salt?
Yeah.
Maybe add some pepper. Make it spicy. You ever had ghost pepper jerky? It's
He
dang.
probably goes, what is pepper?
Nah, peppers. That is way too pricey. I can't get my hands on that.
It's alright. I mean, you know,
It's a little fishy.
it's not the best fish jerky I've ever had, but it's good.
All right then. So while we wait, tell me a little bit about yourselves. Where are you from?
Not around here.
Got any family in the area?
No.
Kara?
No, I've just been working at the tavern, trying to make a living.
Yeah, now you're out here.
Figured I'd try my hand at adventuring a
Making
little.
something honest to yourself. Ah, kid. Oh, no, tavern's fine work. Fine work. How far you been? You been a ways out of there? Out of Karami?
I haven't been much farther than Karami.
I've been around.
You play?
Yeah.
What kind of music you play there?
You know, a little of this, a little of that, whatever the situation calls for. Really? I mean, you know, as I've been traveling around, it's how I make a living.
You go to school for that, or are you just good?
Oh, a little of both. But yes, I went to school.
There in Karami, then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. It's not one of the big bard schools, but hey, you know, I hear it's cheaper, easier to get into.
Some of us can't afford a big bard school, so.
I certainly am not going to any of them. Not trying to cast dispersions.
We met the most yokel ever caravan driver.
I love it.
He's rolling with his dog named Sniffins.
Yep.
How highbrow do you expect him to be?
Trying to make money off of fish.
It's got other stuff. So we're waiting here till nighttime. Give me a perception roll, Darvin.
14.
It's a little after dark, and you think you've heard something over there. You wait it out a little bit before going to check it out.
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
Go over there and see if you can find your stuff.
Alright, I go look. Perception?
Yeah, give me another perception roll.
18.
You find like a small knapsack. I'm going to open it up here, you're going to go back to the
Before going back, I'll take a quick look.
Inside you find a clean set of robes. Same style. They don't have too many other, especially not for someone at your level. You find a small purse of coin. And you find an envelope.
I'll stick the envelope in my pocket and head back to the caravan.
Oh, there's also a spare dagger.
Oh, nice.
Just in case.
My current cloak is like all bloody, right?
It's a bit messy now, yeah. When you get back, Sam... Ooh, yeah, it's getting dark now. I gotta light the torches if we're gonna keep going.
Sounds good.
So he
Light
reaches
'em up.
behind it and
Oh,
grabs a few torches.
you don't need that.
How long does your light last? It's not long.
An hour? It's
You
a
know,
cantrip, so
you
who
should
cares?
do for yourself is like, or for one of us, is give us something that lights on us so that like I can just walk and illuminate. Or him.
What's the range on your light?
20 feet radius?
20 feet radius? Okay, that'll be good for the front. Sam would also like to have one at the back, so that way he can turn back and see if anything's coming up from behind him.
Well, it's not concentration, so technically I could do two of them.
Put one on the front horse and one in the back gate, or the last one, so you got...
Yeah, just like on the bridle of the horse or something.
Sure.
It's an object that is no longer than 10 feet in any dimension, so I have to pick something that's little.
Alright. You're able to do that, and there's light now coming from the front of the cart, and from the back of the cart, without any wasting any of Sam's precious resources.
Hey man, I got this spell, I may as well use it.
Okay. And that'll last you into the night. It's finally time to settle down. Sam tells you, I've got a couple extra blankets, but one of you might have to share.
Well, we will actually sleep in shifts so we can make sure that we're safe, so we won't need to share.
Your call. I'm going to duck back into the wagon here. Sniffins will be out here. He'll keep watch until he feels tired. He'll come back out. He knows what to do. Don't you worry about the dog. He's a good boy.
Got it.
So if you're taking shifts, who's taking first shift?
I'll take first shift.
Okay.
No one has to wake me up.
Are you going to light a torch?
Yeah, I will need to.
Sam will give you a torch to light. No problem. Give me a perception roll while you are out there on watch.
On patrol. Citizens on patrol. That is a 5.
Your shift passes without incident for you. Who are you waking?
I'll wake up the bard.
Oh, how nice of you.
And I'm going to curl up and sleep under the wagon.
Okay. You do that thing.
Make sure you're not disturbed.
Or run over. Don't give me the wink.
Wink.
Are you keeping the torch lit?
No.
You keep watch in the dark, in the quiet. Sniffins he's climbed up onto the back of one of the horses for a rest.
Adorable.
It's kind of ridiculous.
He's not so big he can't fit on a horse, and horses are warm.
Well, I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The whole body heat thing. Roll me perception on your shift.
It's a 12.
You notice nothing either. You gonna wake up Darvin for his?
Yup.
Darvin, you are awoken.
I wake up.
I let him know there's a torch.
A torch?
If you want to be able to see anything
Well,
in the dark.
You don't have dark vision.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I will take the torch.
You may also roll perception.
Crit fail.
Darvin goes out, sits up against one of the wagon wheels, just falls back asleep.
I had a rough day, I'm sorry.
You did have a rough day.
To be fair, yeah. You got stabbed a few times. You got tackled multiple times in the street.
Almost died, but you know.
Alright. Morning time comes. It is still dark. But Sam, after having a couple of pieces of fish jerky, he's ready to go. So as you're traveling down, Sam tells you, well, our first stop's going to be over in Barberry. You know, they got the fort there, or Old Barberry if you want to go there. They got some of the only butterflies in the whole area, if you're into that kind of stuff. But as you just make a few deals there in the city outside the fort before heading down south, that's good for you guys.
We're good. We're just here in case anything happens.
We're going to do some fast traveling, so everyone just give me a perception roll for this next bit of time.
I got 16.
19.
23.
You pass up some other travelers on the road. Not a whole lot, though. As you travel south, the days certainly shorten and get a little bit colder. Arannis, every other night or so, you swear you see some eyes out in the dark.
Creepy.
They never advance, never seem to do anything. So you see them there like every other night. Not sure what to make of them.
I would tell my companions about them and be like, I don't know what it is or if I'm seeing stuff in the dark, but you should know to be on the lookout for this. Or I'm nuts. One or the other. Those are the options. So, I don't know. But I thought you should know, just in case there's a possible threat out there.
Alright. Thank you.
I
to
didn't
know.
care. Do anything. Okay.
There's not really anything to do.
Look
Nobody's-
harder unless we decide we want to like set a trap for it if we can
Yeah,
prove that it's there or you're not hallucinating.
Right, like it
things.
hasn't attacked or anything, so I mean...
Just be ever vigilant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly content at this point to let it be. Whatever it is, it's letting us be, so...
But we will at least keep an eye open for it.
Yeah.
After a little over a week or so of traveling with Sam and Sniffins down south, he makes a turn to head towards Barberry, which is probably an area that Arannis, if you haven't been there directly, you at least know about. I've talked to plenty of people who have been there. The fort sits very close to the water's edge. There's a city around it, which kind of supports the troops, and the troops support them in turn. And then just south of that is Old Barberry, which is the older city, before the fort was built.
Cool.
And you're heading in there. As you get closer, you see this very tall tower at the center of the fort. It's 6 or 7 stories tall. Stone and wood. More stone than wood. Everybody give me a perception roll.
I might brag
21.
last time.
I got a 4.
Got a 9.
And as you approach Arannis and Kara, you see what you assume to be birds flying around the tower. Being this close to the bay, not that unreasonable. Darvin, you get a much better look. You can tell these are not birds. These are, in fact, much larger than birds.
Oh.
They are circling the tower.
What are they? I can't tell, but I just tell they're not birds.
From this distance, you can't tell.
Okay.
But as you get closer and closer, Sam doesn't seem to be stopping. You can tell they're probably 4 to 5 feet tall.
Bam.
And they got wings, they got legs, they got arms, and they got tails flying about up there. Every once in a while, one of them will land on top of the tower. We're taking off again, circling around. They'll swoop down closer towards the rest of the city before climbing back up. What you do with that information is up to you.
Well, don't point it out to them. Look, those things don't seem to be birds.
Interesting.
And before long, you make it up to the gate into the city surrounding Fort Barberry. Smudio shows them some papers, has a little bit of chit-chat with the guards before being let in. This is a much smaller, much more condensed city than Karami. It does not have a whole lot of frills or thrills. This is all very much food, clothing, has weapons and armor because of the fort, has very little in the way of, showy stuff. But there are very few places around here. This is all very utilitarian. There is living space here for the people who live and work in the area. You can probably assume that the barracks are within the fort itself. And at this distance now, everybody can tell that those are much larger than birds circling the tower.
Can I ask Samudio what those are? I mean, he's been here before.
Sure you can.
He's got papers.
Well, if I had to guess, that's one of the army patrols there.
What are they patrolling on?
What?
The city, keeping an eye out.
What are they writing?
No, but, what?
Writing? He laughs. No, they're not writing. I'll bet you 10 to 1 those are kobolds up there.
Oh, okay.
What?
Members of the army? It's a fort. Sorry, I thought you knew. I'm sorry, Arannis.
No, I understand that, there's an army here, but what's a kobold? What is that?
Some of them can fly. Some of them decide to join the army. Some of them are stationed here.
Okay.
Okay, but what is it?
Oh, what specifically is it?
What is it? I mean, I, the player, know what it is, but I, the bard, would never have had an interaction with such a thing, and I'm like, what? I'm just a confused little bard.
Oh, poor bard. So confused.
I know a lot about places, but what is that?
They look very lizard dragon-esque. Very scaly.
Okay.
It's a good thing we got you out of town. You need to experience some of the world, Mr. Barty.
Arannis is probably the most well-traveled person among the three of you.
I'm well-traveled. There's certain things that I would have never come into contact with, so.
You probably would not have come to the fort to perform for anyone. Sam says, don't worry about them. Just, don't break the law. They're watching up there.
Wasn't planning on it.
Then we're good. I'm going off to rendezvous with a merchant friend of mine. More than welcome to come along.
If you believe you'll need us, we'll come with you.
May as well stay
Wouldn't
with the
hurt,
merchandise.
but-
All right, then we will come with you. We are, after all, your escorts.
The merchant's office is right across from the entrance to the fort, where Sam gets off, heads inside to speak with a friend of his, who eventually comes out, helping him inspect the merchandise, showing him what he has in the back. Oh, got some of this salted fish back here, got some nice seashells and necklaces made as such, a few pearls even, and some good fishing tackle you guys are looking to buy. He explains to his friend, and they start haggling out a deal. I'd like the three of you to give me a perception roll.
I got 17.
16.
21.
Damn.
Good. Everybody knows. As you're standing out there, outside the wagons, just kind of watching over this deal that Sam's having with his friend, a messenger comes running up to a guard at the gate entrance into the fort and says he has a very important message for the captain. And the guard at the gate asks to inspect it. He opens it up, and you can see him pull out one of those oversized lemon stones and a stack of papers. The guard at the gate starts looking over it. He thanks the messenger, says, "You're free to go now." The messenger thanks him and says he needs to go make a couple more stops before returning up to Karami. What do the three of you do?
Really have the urge to pay this guy off.
Who, the
messenger.
The messenger?
Yeah, the messenger. He's making more stops. He's clearly going to, spread the word to more people if we can get
Where's the messenger going?
Oh, okay.
If we can get his things from him.
Where's the messenger headed?
He's headed down the street. Looks like he's going to be going into a cafe. He's going to grab a quick bite, relax a bit.
Wonderful. What is our plan for the rest of our day here?
I thought we were literally making a stop and then continuing on.
Continuing on.
Still, if we could stop the messenger.
Samudio's here to make a deal and then move on.
And then move on.
Move on. What say we get some food before we leave? I know a nice cafe.
I think that maybe I should let you guys come to whatever arrangements you need to come to. It's not going to make your job easier if I'm with you.
I was going to say, we do need to leave someone with the cart. Put your hood up.
Sit in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I forgot to open my envelope too, so I could do that while you guys are out.
Since I didn't say that I was going to do this, do I need to, re-disguise myself every day? Just so we,
Yeah.
if I'm going to do that?
Kit, yeah, you probably do that every day.
Okay, in which case then...
That'd be reapplying stage makeup every day.
In which case then I would tell Kara to go on ahead and I would re-put on this disguise because I can't Like, now that I know that they're looking for me, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you then that actually sounds like a plan. I'm going to go in. I'm going to find a seat. I want you to come in and just play some music and be a distraction.
Okay. So I'm going to disguise myself up. I need to do a performance roll,
that
right?
again. Yeah.
13.
Slightly better. Remember that 13, please. Darvin, while they're off doing this, what are you doing?
I'm hanging out in the cart and then opening my envelope with the hood over my head, low profile like.
You open it up, and inside there are two things. The first is a letter. It is from Remsen. It says, Darvin, if you're reading this, that means you've decided to run, and I understand. It's dangerous for you here in Karami, and I have a feeling it'll at least be a little safer out there for you. But on the other hand, I want to make sure you keep serving our god, Korum. And as long as you still have the faith, then what I've included in here should help you do so. Do you still have faith?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. I didn't know if running from the monastery meant abandoning your religion and your god.
Nah.
Which is something you're free to do, but...
Not at this juncture. Maybe tonight, but not.
Whatever. But if you still have faith, with what I've enclosed, you should still be able to carry out the work of our Lord. Consult it as regularly as you wish, and know that you act in Korum's name. And then signed Remsen. And you look at the second item. And have you seen Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Do you know what psychic paper is?
Holy shit, yes.
Well, it's not like that. I mean...
It's not that. It's sort of that.
It's not that.
It sort of is. It is a piece of paper you find on the back of the letter. Remsen explains how it works. When you pray to Korum, if you spend time, a good 10 minutes praying to Korum, with this paper, a name will be revealed on it. That person is due to die.
Nice.
So whatever name is on this paper, that person's got to go.
That's pretty cool.
When they're dead, that name will disappear. Roll me an Arcana check.
5.
You have not heard of this before, but you take some time looking at it and can't see any real reason to doubt it. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it for now.
Oh, you've got coin in there. You've got 3 copper, 5 silver, 2 gold. They took a collection for young Master Darvin. Okay.
Alright.
You head over to this small cafe. Calling it a cafe would be generous. When you go in, there are 3 tables. There's a counter, and there's a very angry-looking woman behind it taking orders. There are beaten-up chairs around each of these tables.
I'm looking for the courier.
He's placed his order. He's sitting down at one of the tables. He's waiting for his food.
I'm going to go over and I'm just going to order a cup of tea or something simple and then take it and sit.
Water it is.
Can't get tea or coffee or lightly alcoholic ale. Nothing that's going to...
Lightly
Light
alcoholic.
beer? You want
No,
light
like
beer?
a little beer.
You want some MGD64? Because they don't make MGD64 here. Sorry. Oh, you wanted an ale. Why didn't you say so?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I
Yeah.
want some bitch beer. I'm not even there.
All right. Yes.
I thought you were going in.
Well, I have to disguise myself, so
Oh, okay.
Car's
You'll
gonna
be
get,
there, sort of.
Yeah, Car's gonna get there before
find
me.
it.
Okay, yeah.
Table-
She'll pour you an ale.
Very close to the courier, but with his back to me.
There are 3 tables. They are all very close to one another.
Wonderful. Then I want to be where he's not going to see me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll stealth just to see if he thinks he's being watched. God, no.
That's a 9.
I should roll for him. I need to be fair. He crit. So, you sit down at the other table after having ordered your ale, which she poured for you right away. That doesn't take any prep time. He takes a glance at you after he definitely saw you scoping at him. He walks up to the lady behind the counter and orders himself an ale, pulls up a chair at your table, turns it around, sits down at it. How's it going there, lady?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty good. It's been a long day. I've been on the road.
Oh, yeah? What do you do?
Just let me know when I actually enter into this thing. I'm just throwing it out there.
I deliver messages, for the royals. Count Valence. You ever heard of him?
I've heard he's very royal. Have you met him?
Yes, I have. He gave me this job personally. He's a very nice man. He paid for everything up front.
This must be a very important job for the Count to ask you to do it personally.
It certainly is. May I ask your name, miss?
Well, my name is Kara.
Pleasure to meet you, Kara. My name's Jeremiah. And he extends a hand.
And I will shake it daintily.
He grabs you by the hand and kisses you on the knuckles.
Oh, Jeremiah, you're such a gentleman. You're gonna make me play the scene. I'll play the scene.
What?
He hasn't said I come in yet, so nothing I can do.
You're right. I haven't. Let's pause, rewind like 15 seconds. Arannis, you walk in just as this man is kissing Kara on the hand.
That seems about good. And I start to play.
So tell me, what are you doing here?
What is happening?
I'm passing through town to my family's farm.
Oh, where at?
It's about 30 minutes east of here. It's not far. It's my last stop before I head home.
Oh, so you're from around here. Have you ever been out of the area?
No, I've never seen as much as it sounds like you've seen. Does he have a bag with him?
He most certainly does. Maybe you'd like to join me. I could show you the world.
Oh my god.
Shining, shimmering, and splendid.
You got a magic carpet too, Aladdin?
It's magic, but it ain't a carpet.
Oh, crap.
Is it carpeted?
Shag.
I love that he's also not intimidated at all by the fact that I'm armed and wearing armor.
That is so good.
No, you're a pretty girl scoping him out.
You know it. His bag, is it on him right now currently?
Yes, it's on him.
Okay.
It's over his shoulder.
Okay, let's see if I can play this. What did you have in mind?
What are you playing, Arannis?
Something nondescript, just a kind of like lobby type music.
Sure. Roll me performance, please.
Unobtrusive.
Since you want to walk in and start playing.
Unobtrusive music. I got an 18.
Oh, you did a very nice job. So, Arannis is playing music in the background. You asked this young man what did he have in mind.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm gonna rent a room here tonight, but I'll be off on my horse tomorrow. You care to join me?
Why do we have to wait till tonight?
Oh, my lord.
And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Podcast art created by Vanessa Blockland. You can find more of her art on Facebook or at vanessablockland.com. Blockland spelled Blokland. Podcast music by Daryl Dibber Reckonos. You can find more of his music at dibber.mo or at soundcloud.com/dibbermusic. Dibber spelled Dibur. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please rate and review us on your podcast platform of choice. If you want to reach out to us personally, you can find us on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast or email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, where you can like and follow us or just chat with some awesome people. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next time.